Welcome to this live. I'm gonna fold up these cards from the last reading. I'll show you guys the cards as we go. Don't mind me all bundled up. It is winter, right? So whenever you're watching this reading, if for some reason you're like, what, are you like sitting outside? Well, it's actually a pretty nice day today, but it is still a winter wonderland, although I do have my, holding a cocktail, you know, like a pina colada or something, coconut shell drink shirt on underneath. So, wishes for warmer weather for us all, if that's what you're into, right? Okay, let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna do the Celtic cross today. See what's in the energies for the collective. I've been getting a lot of downloads throughout the day, guys. So I wanted to make sure and hop on before all that stuff kind of gets away from me. You know, earlier it was kind of like, it's not easy being green, you know? That was part of the message. So if you know who that is. Yeah, and sometimes it's okay to feel how we want to feel and things like that, but you know, there's also like a whole world waiting for us, right? So let's see what we got today. I have that Paul McCartney song, Simply Having a Wonderful Christmas Time. My hair looked so much cuter earlier, I'm telling you what. Anyway, the Page of Wands. Now I'm getting warm, you guys, so I have to take off my little jacket here. Apparently that is a warm fleece, so what else do we have for this collective? So what is going with this message? Page of Pentacles. So somebody wanting to give you a message about an offer. So you or them actually could be kind of having some pause at the situation. Maybe you've already been given the offer and you're not sure what to do with it. So let's see what's else is going on here right now. The Four of Pentacles, yeah. So, you know, the Four of Pentacles is about stability, but it's also kind of a little bit like, you know, maybe you might need to budget a little bit or things of that nature, that comes through. So you may not be sure that this offer is really going to be add to your foundation as it is right now, but you are very stable. Temperance, yeah, because you've been patient. And this is Sagittarius as well, so happy birthday to the Sagittarians out there. What's in the crown now? The Empress. Well, collective, how about that? Yeah, so you're feeling pretty good, and no wonder you're kind of wondering about people coming to you with offers, because if you're already kind of like in that Empress spot, you can afford to be a little bit less forthcoming in terms of how you're going to transform the contribution, because people are coming to you, not the other way around, right? Like they're calling you. So that's one thing that one of my relatives said to me one time, like, didn't they call you? It's like, yeah, actually. So it's like, so don't feel bad about it if it didn't work out or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes those things happen. So, you know, don't forget. And, you know, it's just kind of, you know, in business, you know, somebody always has the upper hand. And just recognize that you don't have to kind of cheapen what you're working on just because somebody else thinks it's a good idea, okay? Yeah, Eight of Cups. You could definitely be walking away from this, and maybe it's because you've already kind of reached this type of nirvana or destiny, if you will, right? And now you're kind of like, I need a little bit of time to regroup into myself before I go and figure my next step. And part of that could be this, at this crossroads here, this offer. So I'm not saying it's a bad offer, it just may not be, the right timing. And, it's something that where you're very much, not concerned with your stability, but you have a stable foundation and you are not looking to upset that. Okay. The Sun El Sol. Very good, collective. So you're feeling pretty good about viewing the offers that are coming to you. Like maybe in the past people have like tried to take advantage of you or something like that, and you're just kind of like you're not even remotely entertaining stuff like that, where people think that they can kind of slide this and that in. And that's why you're just like, you know what, I'm taking my time, I'm not rushing. So, yeah, Five of Cups. So, yeah, in your environment, some people could be like, literally emotionally upset about that because you're not just going along with their plan, right? And it's like, it's like somebody shows up your door and they're like, come on, let's go. It's going to be a great time. Maybe they had some big thing planned. You're just like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm here. I'm doing whatever I'm doing, or I already have plans or whatever it is. You're just not interested in kind of their shenanigans. And I feel like some people are like feeling left out about that. Okay. So in the hopes and fears now, my dog is greeting the neighbor's dog, assumingly out there, who doesn't barely say a word, right? But my dog, she likes to bark at other dogs. So Nine of Cups. Yeah, collective. This may be in your hopes and fears, but it's almost like other people are worried that you're too confident, kind of thing. Because they're trying to offer this stuff to you, and it's like, no, this is going to be better. This is going to be better. And it's like, they're starting to see that like maybe they're not needed in the situation. Like they're a bonus. You know what I mean? They're not integral maybe to your success. And again, that may be upsetting to other people. And that could be part of the reason why too you're kind of wanting to get away a little bit. Okay. Oh my goodness, she's growling up a storm out there. I might have to cut this reading short if she continues to do that. So anyway, I think this is a pretty interesting reading so far, y'all. Sagittarius here. Happy birthday, Sagittarius. If you're new, please like or subscribe. Sagittarius again. Leo, Aries in the outcome. Looking good and feeling good. Why? Because you're no longer entertaining BS offers, okay? You could be this King of Wands. You could be, have a King of Wands in your energy if you are this Empress as well, okay? So, and especially with the Sun card here. So this King of Wands could be coming towards you, okay? And the reason why, because you're now only looking at things that are illuminating offers, okay? You're not really worried about offers that are where other people are going to benefit more than you are, okay? Because again, you're not looking to upset your stability, okay? But a King of Wands is, very stable, okay? And going to allow you a little bit of, spark, right? Okay, a little spark in your step. Oh dear. Let's get some Moonology cards since it is a new moon tomorrow, I believe. So definitely think about your manifestations, things that you want to work on, new habits perhaps, okay? Say, I want to get to sleep by 10 o'clock every night, or I'm not going to use my device, you know, my tablet or my cell phone or whatever, or no TV after 10 o'clock, okay? You know, things like that that just help reset you and get your body more aligned to what it needs to be doing. And when you do that, then that's the time when your intuition, because maybe you're just kind of like, I don't know what to manifest. Well, what do you like to do? I mean, you know, keep it really simple. It doesn't have to be complicated. People want to overcomplicate that kind of stuff, and it doesn't have to be, okay? Believe in the impossible. Blue moon. I believe when I fall in love with you, it will be forever. Oh my gosh. It's a nice day out though. So we went for a ride today and she got to bark at some other dogs in the car next to us before we got onto the highway. My goodness. I hear other dogs barking. She's talking to somebody. Have faith in your dreams. So yeah, if this is kind of like you needing to get away to kind of you know, allow yourself to dream even. And maybe it's, you know, dreaming over this offer that might not look like much right now, but you know what you're able to do and how you're able to manifest, right? So it's like, why shouldn't I be able to have a little faith in myself and see what happens? Because no matter, you know, which direction I go, right? You may be worried that it's not going to be fulfilling, but it is here. Okay? So let that worry go. Have faith in your dream regarding the situation. Somebody's back. Did you hear her? Expect powerful change, new moon. Yeah, so when we start new habits, like lots of things can happen. I mean, like you can end up, really transforming your life by new habits. So don't sell yourself short when you're on the route to these dreams, okay? And you know what seems like impossible, right? That's why so many people don't succeed right away because they give up, right? But part of that, yeah, your dreams need a practical plan. So if you're, wanting to work on something, you need to work on it every single day, right? Or yeah, your hard work is paying off, or set up a schedule to work on things, right? Why not? Getting called to do a little clarification here for y'all. So if you are new, please subscribe or like the video. And that helps pass the messages around to those who need them. So far here we have Sagittarius, Libra, some Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius again. And what else does this collective need to know from this spread today? What else does this collective need to know? What do they need to know about this message, about this Page of Wands? What is it? It could be storming for somebody where you're at. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, it's kind of like somebody presented you an offer and it's kind of like half-baked type thing, right? You know, it doesn't mean it doesn't have promise. It's just not quite there yet. Yeah. Confirmation and the King of Wands. So maybe the person who actually, or this could be you collective if you have this in your chart, or the person who wants to kind of work with you on this offer is a King of Wands. Okay. So again, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. And the King of Wands is a king of action, right? So, yeah. It's, you know, kind of the opposite of the Knight of Pentacles, although that usually turns out King of Swords. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So you may have worked with this type of person or prefer to. Somebody who's more of an intellectual on situations. Maybe somebody who, you know, just like uses logic more than like let's move and do it now type thing. And that could be why you're coming across here with this Four of Pentacles as kind of being more reserved in action. Okay. Six of Wands. Yes, Andrea or whoever, this is live, but I am not taking questions right now. If you would like to book a personal reading, I do have a link in the description box where you can go to my Etsy store. And back to the reading, Six of Wands on top of this Sagittarius here in the past. So you were really not only rewarded here, but patiently so. Okay. Two of Swords. Yeah, so people keep bringing you these offers and they want you to make a decision without necessarily knowing all the information. Now, you know, I'm not saying that they're bad ideas, but you have to use your own discernment, right? The Hermit card, Virgo, does this not go perfectly with the Eight of Cups? I mean, wow. Talk about some confirmation. So collective, I feel like instead of being pressured into this situation, like this Two of Swords, you're definitely going to, you know, take any timeouts that you need to just hone in on what it is that you want to work on. And, you know, there may be people in your circle that you're doing that with, but you're still not going to be pressured to do so. Okay. You're kind of like doing it on your own time. Now, you know, Justice, Libra. So I feel like this is valid that you're taking your time because you've kind of are being protected from people who don't really have your best interests at heart, okay, with some of these offers here. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, people definitely want to work with you, collective. And again, remember, like I said, if you are leaving some people out, they might be upset about the situation. And that's why, because they were like, well, I wanted to work with the collective and I thought we were going to do this and I thought we were going to do that. But the thing is justice is here, and it might be one of those things where it's like you have this invisible layer of protection between you and people who are just not good for you. You know, it's like, you know, have you ever been on your way to work and you ended up being late, and then on your way there you saw like a big accident, and it's like, well, yeah, there was some kind of layer of protection there between you and that accident, right? And the same happens with individuals, okay? Even if it's people that we know very well, okay? Because once we've learned, you know, kind of what we needed to know here through divine timing and to keep our head up in the situation, right? Then it became way more practical, right? Nine of Wands. Yeah. So you might be concerned about getting overly involved with other people just because it's ended up poorly in the past. But I don't feel like you need to worry about that as much now, okay? And I just got butthurt. Like, somebody could totally just be like, that they could just be irritated that like you're doing well and they are forced to kind of, you know, suck it up a little bit. It's like, well, everybody else I know has done this, so you should be able to too. You know what I mean? Like you're an adult, you're an able human being, like all this kind of stuff. Yeah, Six of Swords. Yeah, you're cutting out the drama, getting away from the drama of the situation. Ace of Cups and returning to love. Okay. So if you've been feeling left out of that, it's definitely on its way. And part of it is because you've been protecting your energy. Maybe you've been sticking to practical plans here. You've been, you know, carefully going over, you know, plans and ideas. Okay. Yeah. All right. I don't think I have too much more for you guys. Let's do some light worker cards, maybe. And we'll close it out. We're still like under 30 minutes. So yeah, this reading went really fast. So you may want to rewatch it once it posts onto YouTube. But that's what we're here for, getting the message across, okay? Lickety split, I heard. Yes, trust your path. Dun, 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 dun. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Yeah, well, you wouldn't be making decisions without, you know, information, right? Um, and maybe somebody told you that some of your dreams were impossible, and that's why you had to believe in the impossible here, okay? That could be part of this faith in this Two of Swords, okay? Because still, even if you sat there and didn't make a decision, like, you know, walking away from some of these offers, then that's your decision, right? And maybe that's in alignment with your dreams, okay? And maybe somebody was like, well, I can't see what you see, so it's just ridiculous, right? Well, of course not, because they're not inside your brain, right? Okay. So trust in your path. And again, if you knew you were going to be supported, what would you do? What actions would you take? Trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Niggle, naggle, noggle. So is there some kind of restlessness maybe that you're feeling? Is there a knocking, you know, at your chamber doors, so to speak? And that's the kind of feeling that it's going to be like, hey, it's time to get up. It's time to go. It's time to, right? Like circle of horses. What do we got to do to get this, you know, to get this done? Yeah. Warrior woman, have you answered your deepest calling? So if you do end up returning into hermit mode here, this Virgo energy and the Eight of Cups, you know, don't be afraid to start answering, okay, that call, all right? Because that's going to help you get out of hermit mode and right back into the sun, literally where you belong here with the Justice card. That's the thing. It's kind of like, you know, nothing's stopping me now. It's, you know, like divinely ordained or orchestrated. It's just kind of one of those things. And like it or not, you know? And here's the thing too, is a lot of people think that they have a vote in your life and what you do, like as if they're voting for president. Isn't that hilarious? Unbound. Yeah, they do not get a vote. Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Yeah, because they're probably like, well, I vote that you do this and I vote that you do that. And well, you know, everybody's got an opinion. Everybody's got a lot of other things too. That doesn't mean that you have to buy into it, right? So that's part of the freedom of this King of Wands here. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. So yeah, a lot of action. So I would say happy birthday to you, Sagittarius, especially. And taking a tip from Sagittarians and these King of Wands here, it is about action. So even if the action isn't in these deals, even if the action isn't in, going over the fine print, maybe the action's in pulling away so that you can step into what you're meant to step into, whatever that is. Okay. Um, but you're going to start to feel more at one, this integration part. It's going to be, yeah, it's interesting. Anyway, I hope you have a good rest of your evening. Please manifest wisely. Until next time, like and or subscribe. Drop a comment if you feel so inclined and want to share. So see you later. Bye bye.